was born to be with you. I was born to care for you and make you smile. I was born to love you. Baby, I was born to be with you. I was born to bring the joy into your life.
So I'm from the great state of New York, born and raised. I've actually lived all over New York State, several cities in the state of New York. Currently residing here in Atlanta, Georgia. Been here for several years now, enjoying the warmer temperatures that Atlanta has to offer. Do I miss New York at times? Yeah, I mean, the hustle and bustle being down there in the city, it's nothing like it, you know, walking those Manhattan city blocks. I had a really great upbringing. I'm thankful to God for that. Growing up in New York, growing up as the son of a pastor, PK. I was the drummer at my dad's church. And I had my groups, my singing groups as a kid, and I was always the leader of the group. And my dad would let us sing on Sunday evenings, and we would sing at other churches, do programs and everything. And we would go to the mall and get our little outfits together when we had a performance to do. So of course the music was there. I was active in sports. I was always playing baseball, playing basketball. Had a great group of friends. We would ride, you know, mountain bikes on, you know, the dirt bike trails in White Plains where I grew up. You know, so I had a very active childhood. It was just awesome having, you know, the love of family and friends around. It was an amazing upbringing that I'm grateful for. My dad also, let me not forget this, would take me to the Knicks games, the Mets games, you know, so that was it was an awesome experience, you know, an awesome upbringing, I would have to say.
Let's go. I've been trying to get some time alone with you. Few things on my mind that I'm lost in love. You get down on that phone in the day. Promise to satisfy me when you away. Oh, it's not selfish that I want you all the time. It's just so amazing that joy you add to my life. We're together, baby. What in the world? Never wanna go there with you. So let me take you away.
So I know I started playing drums at like 2. I had a little Muppet drum kit at the age of 2. And then at around 5 or 6, I remember there was this birthday celebration for my grandmother at a church. And my siblings and I, we sung that evening. And there was one mic that we were all sharing. And I remember like just taking the mic for myself and singing. And the reaction from the crowd, you know, the applause from the crowd that I had taken the mic, you know. And I knew then that, oh, okay, doing this, singing in front of people, you know, it could get you this kind of reaction, of course, being 5 and 6. So yeah, that probably was the moment that I realized that you know, I had a special gift from God and just continued to cultivate it, you know, over the years that followed. The artists that have influenced me the most, I would have to say Stevie Wonder, Prince, Michael Jackson, Fred Hammond. I would say those are the top, you know what I mean, the most influential.
I wanna take you so far away. Wanna take you so far away. Wanna take you so far. I wanna take you so far. Oh, wanna take you so far. Can we go now? Wanna take you so far away. Wanna take you so far away.
Making a nice meal and picking a good movie on Netflix or Tubi. You know what I mean? That's really what I call relaxing. But you know, the thing about that, here's the trick. So you better pick the movie before the food is done, because with all of the streaming channels now, you know, it can take you a half hour just to find the movie. So I learned that you have to really pick the movie before the food is done. Because the worst thing that can happen is your food is done, it's hot, you sit down, you got the food, and you're still going through the streaming channels trying to find a movie. Next thing you know, the food is gone. Still haven't found the movie, and the food is gone. Because you want that 1-2 punch, you want to be able to have the meal, right? Sit on the couch and have the meal while watching a movie from the start. But it can be very challenging with the streaming channel. You could spend, like I said, a lot of time just, isn't that crazy? My favorite movie would have to be, I'd say Jaws. You know, I like movies like creature type movies. So those kind of movies like Jaws, Jurassic Park, I love those kind of movies. Probably the most. I mean, I like all kind of movies, I like action, comedy, but I definitely have gravitated more to those type of movies over the years. If anything's coming out that has some kind of creature that's chasing people or something like that, or some kind of mission going into the Amazon.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, baby, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, you're so fine. Oh my goodness, you're so fine. Oh my goodness.
You can connect with me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, all the same handle, at TimothyJW or you can visit my website, www.timothyjwilsonmusic.com, or if you'd like to shoot me an email, you can do so at timothyjwilsonmusic@gmail.com.
Docu-Short.